begin?
I know where to begin with questions though, but I want to just chill. Listen, we have family ties in the building.
Thank you for coming on, man.
Thank you for coming.
Yo.
I'm back
What
for
a
that.
time to be alive.
This is the most people we've ever had in the room here.
Honestly,
Yeah.
change the location.
We have
If we didn't, he's like, we're in a small room.
He wasn't there before.
Yeah. We checked.
We've been missing one as well.
Yeah, we're missing Brian.
Yeah. So Olisa, we were driving up, and Olisa was playing some unreleased stuff for us, just to be able to give a taste of a few things.
Fair.
And I was just saying, that boy on production is mental.
You see why he don't come to the place? We don't even want to show people his face.
When he's on stage,
That fella's
He could have wore a mask here if he wanted to, man. We wouldn't want that.
He's not on the mix like that.
Yeah.
He's not on the mix
He's
like
just
that.
sitting there looking pretty as always.
But no, like I haven't heard like production like that, at least from Ireland.
Nah, bro. He's
different.
spontaneous. That's what I call it. Spontaneous. Like every single idea that he makes, like you wouldn't think that's coming next. That's the thing. It just makes him like original in that sense. You know?
Can we also take
Quangs
a
is the
minute to
best
vouch
producer
for-
in Ireland.
He's the best producer in Ireland, absolutely.
I think,
Absolutely.
I would back that.
And we can get into the receipts as to why.
I would back that.
Yeah.
You look at the artists that are in
I'll
this
put my
room
life
alone.
on him.
The people that are here alone.
Right.
Like myself, Kuba, Danzi, Luna,
Yeah.
Olisa.
Yeah.
How many artists, how many sounds do you have to work with?
That's crazy.
All of the tracks come out Bex every time. Every time we make a demo, just send it to Quangs.
Yeah. But no one texts him.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
that's it.
People are already trying to poach him from us.
I know.
Wait, is he producing for all these, eh?
Well, I mean, to an extent, we produce our own things.
Yeah, we produce our own stuff and then we
Right.
take it to him, and then he takes that sound from ear to ear.
Yeah.
So
He
like
has
mixing
the- he has
masters
the-
your shit as well.
He has the technical knowledge that we lack in certain aspects. And then he'll.
Shout out to
We'll
him,
make our
man.
shit pretty.
Boy, bro.
We miss you, man.
We were some
We raised the glass. At least sorry, you raised
It
it.
has to happen.
It's calm. It's calm.
No, that was a save and a half. I saw all that in slow motion.
You know you're done back.
Fair. My clothes are wet now.
No.
My clothes.
Did it land on the clothes?
Don't worry about it. It's not an emergency.
Like, technically, it's alright.
Well, I like that.
Well, man, you caught that so well, though.
Best producer in Ireland, Quangs.
That's what I have to do. I'm the DM.
No, quote me. Quote me. Quote all of us. Quote us, bro.
No, he is. He actually is.
That's
He's
the
incredible.
narrative. I like
He
that.
is.
He's incredible. He's incredible.
Do you know who deserves a shout, though? Is Walkway. Moyo. I think
Yeah.
Moyo, every beat I've heard from Moyo has
That's
been
very good,
He's
man.
very talented.
class.
Mayo's fucking cold, fam. His new single, Vex.
Which one is that?
The single before the single,
The
Vex.
first one he put on, which song is this? This is like
I don't know, nigga. You got the song.
Yeah.
Nigga. I know what the song is, but he doesn't know what the song is.
I think it hits the heart. You know what I mean?
Wait, chill.
Yeah, he's class.
Oh, Lisa's saying something. What you saying, Lisa?
Anyways,
He said they'll catch it.
Well, let's just start. That's family toys. Family toys. We've had a few of your members here already. We're welcoming Eluna. We're welcoming Tade.
T4.
Oh, appreciate y'all coming over here. Y'all are all from the north side, right?
Fingers.
K67 stand up.
So many north siders.
Man. You have Kuba out here. Look at Kuba.
Yeah, man.
Bounce, man. Bounce, bass, everything, bro. Bass. Crazy.
Y'all got him out the crib.
Man.
Yes, man.
Bro.
It's a feat. It's a feat.
Is it your first time doing like an interview like this?
yeah.
Yes, Kuba, love. And you brought the Jameson out as well.
I'm like, have I? No, I haven't. Okay.
The
Brought
one.
out the Jameson as well, bro. Come on, style,
That's a
man.
little gift.
Yeah,
You know, everybody have a good time.
Bro, tell us about James. You're all coming off for Jameson gig. Tell us about that.
How
How did that come about?
And Luna
Vex.
actually led us into doing the Jameson Connect, so we'll let her take it away first.
Run that.
Well,
5th of July.
it was a lot of pressure, honestly, having the first one because I don't know, it was very hard to get people because we had to be the first ones to kind of set the tone of you know, but that's when we really started getting like into the promotion of the Jameson thing, and we've been promoting all of the Jameson gigs. And that was my first full set ever.
Wow.
Which she shelved, by the way.
Lord.
Wow.
Why?
But yeah, no, it was really nice to have that. Fortunately, to get me that opportunity.
Bro, let me paint this picture to you, man. Cause I was in South Africa, just coming off doing the headline that we did there on the 27th of July. And luckily enough, Soundhouse were trusting enough to say, who do you think should go on? Like, who should we look at for Jameson? And I was like, well, if you're asking me, I'm saying Fortune Igiebor, Kuba, Danzi, and Eluna. I stated my reasons as to why. Luckily enough, Soundhouse trusted our voice. They trusted what we did in January. So we've been on a roll ever since. And just because they gave us the time of the day.
Class.
Honestly.
Class, man.
That's all they need to do, man. And we've been running with it since.
Man, can I talk about this show, man?
Which one?
You witnessed his set. How did you find his set?
So it was the
19th,
first time like I saw you, right? So I came in late. I'll say that. I'll put my hands up, man. I was bollocked. I was in bits. I'm not gonna lie. I was in bits. It was one of those things where I was like, oh man, I feel shy, but I was like, you know what? I told him I'm gonna go, so I went.
Appreciate that, yeah.
Class, man.
Yeah.
Class. Do you know what I love, right? What I loved is how comfortable you are up there, bro. Like you throw all these shapes and all, man, yeah?
You just look.
But you guys know it. The 19th especially was a very hard set.
No, the 9th. Yeah.
Yeah.
It
was a very
Any other show would be a better show to talk about than the 19th.
Yeah. But here, like, out straight
would be a
though.
better show to talk about.
I still thought, right, even if there was stuff going on behind the scenes or whatever, man, I still thought that you done a serious job, bro.
Thank you.
It's just, I don't know, when you're looking up at you, man, it's like, you're moving, you're bouncing, and what I loved, there was no, like, breaks, like, you didn't really stop, man, do you know what I mean? You just kept going.
Yeah.
And one thing as well, I thought it was, I had this word, I said it to the boys, man, infectious.
Wow.
The energy upstairs, yeah, because the energy up there, man, it's rocking. Like you really feel it in the crowd.
You can't stand still.
Yeah.
You have to join in. Like,
As I said, I was in bits, man. I roll over into this. I was like, this is like, I was like, man, this is tough.
And I have to be real, like the circumstances that led up to me doing that set, like right up until I was waiting by the stairs to hear my cue. Me being able to do that set that day, I owe it to these man. Because everybody had to look at me at individual moments of the night and be like, bro, I know this is happening, but it's 30 minutes. Just give it what you have for 30 minutes.
Class.
And I'm rolling off the big belly after Unify. I'm unfit right now, fam. And everybody just made it clear, bro. We're here, we have to do it.
Bro, after I saw your set, I wanted to do jumping jacks, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I wanted to go home and start doing push-ups after.
You know what we had to do, what we was putting in for Unify. Like, nobody.
Bro, I woke up early the next day, I was doing jumping jacks in the gaff, man.
Oh,
I was like, this is sick, man.
I know it was like I'm taking a dart out the bray head. Crazy.
We did it.
I know you did. That's mental. When people don't do that.
Oh,
shit,
honestly, man, very impressed. Very impressed. I'm here. There was a track as well, man. What was that one where the lad came up with the toy? What was that?
All my love.
All
my love.
That
was a track. That was a serious.
That track got me gigging more than I ever have. Nice. More than I ever have. It was like a mini fucking tour at stage.
Shout out Pierre.
Pierre, for real.
Shout out Skull
Shows
Pierre.
that he loves us, man. We love him. Pierre is one of the best guys to meet in it.
Shout out.
We love you, Pierre.
Shout out Skull Pierre.
Recognize.
Nah, that was buzzy. Honestly, that was buzzy.
I'm very curious because I'm like, yous are all individually super talented and gifted, but like it's very rare to see like all of you guys work together and actually not have egos. So like, how do you like bare people would like you'd be like not as supportive with people as you are. You get me?
We
got his how did this come about? How did you like all suddenly become like family ties become a thing?
Oh, how did it, like the order?
Oh, so
Yeah.
How
And
to
also,
this
to be
thing.
fair,
We
were talking about it.
So how it became a thing and egos. Alright.
egos.
Yeah.
Yeah, take it. Tell the story, man.
Let
I'll
me
paint the picture.
get comfortable.
I'm gonna need the Fanta. Hold on, wait. I'm gonna need the Fanta with this one.
I actually
Where that jellies?
everybody has their own perspective, but from my perspective, it was like I already knew Fortune and Daniels. I knew of Nicola, but Fortune and Daniels were my guys. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then it was after Grand Social, and Do you know what's crazy? Can I say this? Can I tell before Grand Social?
Oh, you're getting into it. Briefly.
Okay.
Don't get anyone in trouble.
No, it was just
We're not
like
that kind of show.
before Grand Social. Yeah, I was so convinced me and him were gonna kill each other. Fair. Months long.
There was gonna be a fight.
Yeah. It was months long, like. But we got past that anything. The ones who know, you know what I'm saying. But we got past that, and then it was after Grand Social, and I think it was just the thing where he started going. No, the two of them actually started going to studio a lot more evenings and shit, and then overnights and all of that. And then I'd see them a lot more because I already met Kuba like time ago. But it was one of those sparse meetings. Like it's like I met you, and then I might see you in like 2 months or something. Do you know what I mean? It's like I've seen you, but then it was like I'm seeing you more and more. You know what I'm saying? And then Elena I knew about from when I even first met Kuba time ago, and I was like, okay, I know about her, but like that's like I know about her. Do you know what I'm saying? So then I started seeing her too. So I started seeing these two more. Nicola I've always known about. Like,
From what you like.
Quay. You know what I'm saying?
It was a thing where we couldn't really put a face to the name kind of thing.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I knew that, oh, yeah, she is the videographer. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying? So, you know her thing from. So, I just started seeing her more too. And then we all just started being around each other, like, way more often. And it just became like a discussion where I think the minute we made Elena and Cuba's place the kind of like headquarters, HQ, it became like, okay, so what are we now? Because now we're all seeing each other like way too often to be just like a couple of friends. Do you know what I mean? Like
it was very much.
But even before that,
it was very much a case of like, okay, we're all trying to do this thing together. We have little pockets where we can help each other out. So on a whim, I was just like, look, Nicola can't help us. These guys can help us mix, record. So let's just formulate some type of group that can help each other do this shit a little cheaper, a little simpler, a little more supportive.
And we made the group chat.
You made the group chat.
I made the group chat. Was it me?
Yes.
Yeah, no.
Was
it you?
Yeah, I don't think so.
It was you.
Family ties. It was called that from the start. Yeah.
Like once you have the group chat, that's when it kicks off.
That's when shit gets serious.
And then we
have
had
the group
the
chat.
I didn't even know. Next thing I just see
To be fair,
Alright.
We were getting into prep for your second headline
show,
on January 27th.
Yeah.
And then we had, while we were doing all that,
That's my birthday.
we were talking. Just our
on my birthday.
And then we were all talking to you kind of individually, and you were corresponding with all of us separately. And then it was just kind of a thing where it just made more sense for us to talk in a group chat. And then he made the group chat and called it Family Ties.
We was like, we could do this together and it could help. So.
And then we had a Christmas dinner, and then it was like we're a family.
Shout out Lexi May.
Christmas dinner!
Yeah, we had a Christmas dinner together.
Noise field as well, man.
Like huge table, all of us around the table, like.
Wait, who was we need to do that?
It was cooking. Who was cooking?
Lexi May,
Wait,
Homemade.
Like, you know the way that the
Plates
food
on
feels in your
plates on
belly when you know the food is good.
Oh my nigga. Damn. We're slacking.
Christmas dinner's mental. That's crazy.
Was it gravy?
The World Cup was on and all. It was great.
It was a moment.
Yeah, it was great.
And then it was
What a
solidified,
match.
like, okay, we're a family.
That's like that. Do you ever see Iron Man 2? Do
Yeah,
you ever see Iron Man 2? And at the end of it, they're all just sitting there getting a cheeseburger at the end of it.
Oh, yeah.
That's what that is.
Yeah,
That's
man.
crazy, man. That's hard.
So how long have you been Family Ties for now?
We were talking.
We were just talking about this on the way. It's not even been a year yet.
It was maybe
And this
October, November of last
We
year.
made the group chat October,
Yeah, it would have been.
and we officially said, okay, we're gonna do this thing move as some type of collective. I want to say right before Unify.
Wow.
Right before
That's when we saw a post and all of those.
Yeah. It was the Unify prep that really
The prep,
solidified
yeah,
us being some
prep
type
and
of.
the promo that we did for Unify
Yeah.
was.
Because everybody got a piece of something, man.
Sick.
You start to realize when you take her videography, his photography, his ideas, our voices, and you feel that together. We started reaching some of our biggest numbers to date.
Tade came in later down the line though.
Tade!
I love this guy.
Tade, tell us how you ended up becoming a family time member and what the process was like.
So,
it was
I had this chat with Daniel today.
It had to be unanimous.
So,
It wasn't unanimous.
my
Good, no, I love that.
just a quick rush to how we met at a new rage. So, I met Daniels and Sean, one of my mates in TYT. Yeah. So we kept meeting time and time again, and we live in TYT. So like we usually see on the steps, we call it, and then one night it was like a day before Unify, a new rage, and I just saw them and I was like, what you man up to? And then it was like, oh, we have a show next tomorrow. And I didn't really pay attention to it, but like, it's just another show, like show up and shit and support. Texted Fortune.
I remember he texted me.
I texted Fortune and he was like,
The Sound House, like in January?
yeah. Texted Fortune.
Tell me how this guy didn't know anybody except for you, except for me. In this group. And somehow ended up on the stage.
Tell him how.
Yeah.
I thought he was one of the
Somehow
Sound
ended
House
up on the
in-house
stage.
photographers.
That's literally what I'm saying.
This guy
blended in.
I called it.
in, just started taking shots. I was just
I came in on
Just on
your
the
set,
stage.
on his set. So like, tell me how coincidence after coincidence. Like, so I wasn't gonna go to the show. Basically, in the morning, Sean wasn't going to work, so it was like, oh, come to the show and just get a ticket. I got the ticket. Got there. So Olisa, I was trying to get in because I didn't have like a ID and everything to go up. So Olisa came down. They let me in eventually. Just went up to the front. No fucking, you know.
I quite literally had to pull out all the.
Shout out Olisa.
I see the fuck out of them bouncers, man.
Shout out Olisa.
I said, bro, that's my guy. You need to let him upstairs.
Yeah, we didn't even know each other right at that time.
We had no idea who we were.
I had no idea who he was. Him. I knew her because her Instagram was crazy. Fam.
Yeah.
I saw the shots and I was like, yeah, baby girl. There's a baby girl film
She's
in
sick.
fucking Dublin, fam. And didn't know her. No, you knew him.
Didn't know her. I knew you.
Funny man, this is too funny. I came out too crazy. Got up to the stage. You know the way they give like red tags for you go up to the stage. I didn't have that. I just went up and I was like, yeah, I have a camera. Sure, I'll just go on the stage. Like,
Bro,
I was on the stage, I was in the crowd, I was everywhere, fam. And
One thing about Tade is he's gonna be a
like, you seen the shots. You seen the shots, fam. You seen the shots on Instagram. If you don't know.
Tade has the hardest work rate in Ireland.
God knows.
Life on that.
Which day was this?
Not even the next day. It'll happen to you that night, edited and everything.
Because we need to.
You can always count on that.
I love Danzi. No. I'll be 100. I'm so drunk, but like, I'm a lightweight, by the way, but I'm 1000% here. I'm a visionary, but this guy, he's like, do you know in the movies where it's like they're building a weapon that's like they need to stop building because it's too vexed. Like they build the weapon.
For context, Olisa just watched Oppenheimer. We watched it.
No, for real, we love Tade because like his work rate is dumb. Like it's not normal, and I don't question it because I don't want to. I don't want to know the answers to
roll
it.
out if not for Tade's work rate.
Quite literally.
You think it is?
Thank you guys so much.
he will shoot your gig the night before and have your photos edited to you the next day. The next day.
Even quicker.
It's just like I have nothing else to do but help family ties, fam.
One of them. Because it's a family ties.
If you want to know what loyalty
Like
is,
he was just that piece we needed. He just fit so well.
And so what was this? When did this when did the vote happen? Like when he like?
Yeah.
We literally all
brought
came
up.
together.
We see because
What was that night that we were all together for some reason?
It was.
We were like near the
It was
townhouse.
kind of like
near the bridge.
you
Oh,
would be
the
there.
bridge. I have
were we in Soundhouse or
No,
near
we were on that
Soundhouse?
bridge that's near Townhouse because we were somewhere.
Oh, we
He
were.
still has photos of when we had that as well. It's just the fact that like
I won't remember what it was specifically, but
Yeah.
Wait a minute, was this like a live vote? Like, he's done it in person?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a
yeah,
start.
yeah.
Family meeting.
family meetings. It's always a family meeting.
Because like we can't just let
over
anyone
here we
in
take
and
things
out.
serious.
And you know, I find it
It's
so
gotta be.
funny that it's like a protocol we have because it's like
Yeah.
you can say we need to talk about this. It's like whatever. When somebody says family meeting, you're
like,
leaving work early.
You know what?
You're leaving the crib. You need to have a conversation rapid for some reason.
You know what? It was.
And with Tade, we needed a sense
It
of
was a
urgency
long
to get
time
it
coming
on.
because he was there all the
Yeah,
time,
all the time.
every
See,
time.
I didn't know I was gonna get into family ties. I didn't know what family ties was. And they were like, "Oh, it's family ties." I just kept hearing about the group chat and shit. I was like, "What's this all about?" And then that night came up.
Wow.
Coming to
Once
family
you're
ties
in,
was
then
crazy.
That's it, man, Once you're
I
in,
love that.
yeah.
Because
You're like that,
yeah.
that neighbor that's just around all the time.
Yeah,
And then they're
basically.
just
It's
family
family
now.
You might as well move in at this stage. You know?
You might as well, like.
Where did you actually do the vote? Where did it take place?
It was on the
on that
city
bridge
key.
there.
On that bridge, just by
yeah.
Soundhouse.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. That's
Yeah.
mad.
You're looking
I
at
will
the lights
never
and
forget
they're
that
making
day.
Oh man, that's class.
Yeah.
Because I mean, we take it so like because it's like we're genuinely a family. Like, when we say that, we're not kidding.
Yeah, it's not just like, oh, we're good friends. Like, no, we are.
No
like,
joking.
Nice.
And so
It's
when we
like-
let somebody in, it's very
very involved in
big
each
thing.
other's lives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Personal as well.
Like,
said it
if you're
today
gonna
to-
do it with us, you have to
You're
go
doing-
100% all the
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
Congratulations, my man.
110% actually.
Congratulations
today
to us.
to-
We got Tade, bro. We have the Tade.
really.
I said it today to Danzi there. It's just a bunch of people from different families with talent coming together to do one thing that their families couldn't. Basically,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
So like it's a blessing to have these dudes, man.
This nigga just dissed my family. Mama, I love.
Not in that way, not in that way, no. No shots, no shots. No shots No. Don't take it that way though.
Nah, but he's right though. That's what family ties is.
That's family ties.
Family ties is the people you choose.
No, but for real, though, yeah.
And like, have you like even on this top? I love this aspect of family, but like, have you fought? Have you had disagreements?
All the time.
Listen, tell me how.
Because it's hard to like. We even learned from a collective. Everyone has different opinions. Everyone has different
Was there a
ideas.
little
That's
fight? Was there a
why-
little fight in our group chat
Yeah.
today?
We don't speak about
That's why we take it so
Hey,
serious.
look, you need to have
it's one of
fights
those
though. You know what I'm
things,
saying?
like,
Healthy
because,
stuff.
like,
You
we
know.
call it family,
Getting
but,
licks
like,
day after day.
Like, we are a family. So regardless, like even yourselves, like you have a little scuffle with your sister, your brother, or whatever. it
Yeah.
happens. But like at the end of the day, you know that you love them die, regardless whatever happens, and you always have their back. That's what it is. That's the
family is,
demographic
yeah.
of it.
It's very deep, guys. It's very deep.
A whole lot.
It's very
I mean,
deep.
and that's why we take it so seriously if somebody calls a family meeting. Because if there's a family meeting, that means either we have something to discuss about like an event that's coming up or something like that, or somebody has a problem.
Someone's uncomfortable and
Yeah.
needs to be spoke about. You know.
Yeah,
what I mean?
and so we talk about it all together in person, and then when it's resolved, and we're able to resolve it because we all come from a place of love.
Sharing a lot of life problems.
Yeah.
It's called healing.
We don't dwell on the negative.
Yeah, nah, never.
We don't dwell on the negative because we know, like, okay, we've all got this one goal in sight. Like, let's just get back to it. Like, what's the fucking
What's the
point?
one goal?
To make it, man.
World domination. World domination.
What is making
World domination.
Wait, chill.
For us, it's like not moving paycheck to paycheck. If we're being so real, like
Yeah.
not having that. Okay, I have to wait until work so I can do this, or I have to wait until this so we can do this. Like being able to do what we want when we want. I feel like for us, that is.
We all want to be able to
Essentially
buy our
making it.
parents' houses and like
Like we all
make sure that they don't have to.
Yes,
We also want to live together at one stage.
Yeah, that's
Yo, that has been a very, very hot conversation.
That's
That'd be pretty funny.
Y'all should rent a house together, man.
We want
Bro,
to.
you seen the rent prices a lie?
Yeah, nah, I hear it.
But nah, actually, I'll take the moment to give credit to Eluna for creating such a safe space for us to confide in every single day.
Open up our home.
Like we were literally saying on the night where we did that gorgeous, beautiful thing in the park. We were talking about how
Too funny.
we had came to terms with the fact that the world had arced all of our stories to eventually be together here. And she shared a story with us that had showed us that her being in Dublin, that crib, was going to be the center point of something huge, which is family ties. Carl, you're not from here. You're not from Ireland. Like,
I can talk
recognize,
about
bro.
I mean, I'm Cuban American, so I was born in New York.
Where New York?
Westchester. So it's like 45 to 50 minutes north of like the city.
Cool.
My grandparents on my mom's side are from.
I think that's where the
Brooklyn,
X-Men are.
Huh?
Are the X-Men out there?
The X-Men.
Mine said Professor Xavier's.
If they are, I never saw them, but you know, I was kids, so maybe they walked in. They could have walked in right in front of me.
Yeah.
And then the choices of colleges.
But So I moved to Spain when I was 8. And then when I was in Spain, I was like thinking about where I wanted to go to college, and it was either Berkeley in Boston, which is like a famous place that I got into it, and so I was like, should I go there? Or it was really expensive though, so we weren't sure. And then there's a college here called BIM, which is the one I'm going to now.
Oh, cool.
And for context, my family, my mom is very spiritual. Like my mom's a yoga teacher. Like we have like Buddhas all over the house.
Shout out to her.
Mama Sue for real.
She's one of my favorite people.
Her mom is everywhere.
I just want to be
part of your life.
She's
It's one of those biggest supporters.
My mom has been to almost all of our shows, and she came on the show, my show on the 5th, the first Jameson show. Daniels didn't know that she was coming. And he saw her, he got so excited. He loves her. Anyways, I love their relationship. It's actually so cute.
I love her.
But yeah, she hooked me up with like a reading with like a psychic because just like, and it was like in the middle of COVID, whatever. And she told me that, and I was like, I don't know where to go, Dublin or Boston. And she said that she thinks I should go to Dublin, and that when I go to Dublin, I'm gonna meet like 8 to 12 people in a group. We're gonna be a group, and that I would be like I'd be like the glue or like the center.
Whoa! Wow. Here comes Elena staying in Dublin, offering up the couch, the pillows.
Everybody here.
That's actually crazy.
We moved everything we have.
No, I didn't know that.
Aww.
Yeah, that's crazy.
When I got here, I was like, I don't know what this is. Like, I don't, like, I would, like, meet friends and be like, oh, maybe this is it. And then I was like, oh, well, this doesn't really feel like it, though. Yeah. And then, you know, family ties.
That's good.
So it all made sense. It all made sense.
Oh, that's Walker. There's a certain thing when you get to that moment where you kind of everything clicks. Like this all makes sense now, man. That's the best feeling.
Yeah.
Class.
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys, but for me, I feel like personally it was Button Factory. Like when it was the sheer professionalism that every family time member showed outside of the people who weren't a part of us. Like, guys, at the end of the day, we're just a group of kids. But I know we were the most professional on the night, the most prepared, the most mentally prepped, the most trained.
Shots fired.
We were ready. We were ready for Button Factory 10 times over. After everybody finished their set, everybody said, "I could go again." So, for me, realizing the difference between my debut headline, doing that nearly by myself with like Olisa, Kuba, and Danzi, coming to like the odd stew session, going from that to then selling out Soundhouse to being like, boys, sorry, what? We're doing Button Factory.
That's class.
I was like,
bro.
you
That gig was
you
vexed.
cannot reach
That gig
heights
was
like this with these
mental.
people, and it's
Bro,
not for no reason. I
yeah,
was like,
that
this is
gig-
what we're here for.
Come on, bro.
Come on,
Come on.
you was something for me, especially for me. Like I was,
It was
like,
surreal.
Bro, your set was class. Oh, bro. I've already.
I feel like.
Do you know what? Actually, no. Let me chat about something. You vexed me, fam. You know music on Spotify and it pissed me off.
Wait, can we talk
Your
about that?
voice, your voice.
Can I say
I'm talking like as someone who's like a vocalist myself. Your voice is probably one of the most smoothest and most cleanest voices in this country. Like in this country, like no cap. That it actually genuinely pisses me off.
I'm in the process of changing that.
I hear.
Tell them what's coming up, Big Danny.
What's coming up?
Tell us.
Tell them what we did today.
Here we go.
Me and Tade went on a little adventure
Okay.
for a little something I got on August 4th.
August 4th.
It's August 4th, guys.
Come on.
We're releasing a single.
Do you know what it is? Do you know what it is to get a single from Danzi?
That was sick.
Love that. What's the single called?
It's called I Know.
I was.
Everybody mark that shit in your calendar.
Chat. No, we had
August
these on.
4th.
Singing your
And I was saying,
praise
because
yesterday,
I
I
said
know,
one of the
Danzi.
sickest. Let's play Chinese whispers with the mic.
Yeah.
You find out on post.
I want to post it. I'm waiting for my time.
Wait for his time.
I was just gonna say something. You know.
Yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
Floor is yours. Floor is yours.
You see, I love people, you know, and my thing is, if you're gonna come to a show and you're just gonna, sit down, sit by the wall, it's cool, it's fine, you can do that. It's your money. I just think it's a little bit embarrassing, like you come to a show and you see niggas having fun and you're just chilling on your ones, really? Come on, man.
Let's do an ASMR. Come on, bro. Let's do it.
Let him go.
Keep going.
All I'm saying is, your mama said don't waste food. Like, if you're wasting your bread to come to a show, get dressed up, look good, and you just gonna stand there.
Wall warmer.
You could find your husband, your wife in a mosh pit. You don't know that.
True.
Like, all I'm saying, if it was me, if I seen a babe by the wall, I'm not gonna talk to her. I'm seeing the babe in the mosh pit. I'm saying, yeah, that's.
That's what I want in my life.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, no, bro. As I was saying, I was chatting to them two, and I was like, bro, because I remember when I saw that video dropped, the little the little vision for I Know, and I was just like, yeah, no, these lads are different.
Now, bro, it's some fuck shit. Even that day, man, I didn't know what I was doing. I woke up, I was like, okay, I have a shoot today, calm. They said, yo, go meet up at whatever location it was. I was like, calm, bless. I get the location. I just know how Olisa's asking me, yo, so do you want to get in the water?
Yeah. And then he got in the water and I was like, take your shirt off.
Bro, like on the spot, but at the end of the day, he's my nigga.
Yeah.
I'm gonna trust my
You gonna
nigga.
trust you?
One thing about him
Trust
is
the vision.
He's my nigga.
And he knows what the women are there for. All right? He knows what they're there for. They're not there for you. They're there for this. They're there for all this.
From watching, I was like,
Pretty boy.
sit up and talk to the people, dog.
Luka Modric.
Yo, boys, right. So you mentioned something there. Man, you're spitting gold right there, right? I feel like in Ireland, right? Like when we go to
We're getting into the
when we
in
go to a
Ireland
motive or when we go to an event, right?
Yeah.
We're here to have fun. We're here to enjoy ourselves, right? Tell me, why are people standing still? Why won't people dance?
I can give you the answers.
It's hard as well to see that when
Do
you're
you want to know
on
the
stage.
answers?
And you're just like, okay, and like, come on, guys, and everybody's just like,
Yeah.
Stiff as a
it's just a
board,
bit,
yeah.
like,
Because I was
alright,
just
what are we
talking
doing here?
about this.
Yeah.
It could be down to
The person,
are they
the individual.
embarrassed
Yeah.
Yeah,
themselves?
it's into their own image of like,
Yeah.
oh,
No,
I
but
wanna
guys,
I want to look good. I don't
We can only cut people so much slack.
Our music is wrong anyway.
You see what I'm saying?
You said
keep
it's
going.
infectious.
Yeah.
So I mean, if you're not feeling infected, well then I don't get you.
don't get you.
Words, bars.
You want to say something? You say something. You want to say something?
You know what's on my
I know
mind.
you don't. You say something. You say something.
I feel like there's a certain essence of disrespect in the air as of recently.
Bars.
Oh, wait. I know exactly what you're gonna. Yeah. Just let him run. Everyone's let him run. I know. A certain
I don't drink, so I don't know what to do right now.
Certain people were making comments after Unify, innit?
Drink, I don't know.
Do you remember that? Do you remember that? Certain people making comments being like, and you put it up. There was like a question. You know when you put up like the thing on your story. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
I don't, but tell the people and tell me.
So there were certain comments that were made after unifying. It was like in regards of, like this new age hip hop or rap or someone do new rage, and some people were making a few comments in regards literally the day after the gig
I
dropped.
didn't know. No, bro, tell us. I don't tell us.
It was like I forget who. Someone put a story in it, and then next you know, someone put a story, and then all this next thing you put up a thing of saying, putting up how do people react to unify. Some people were like, "Oh, it's cold. Music was cold, blah blah," and you said some people were saying that, "Oh, it's this new age of hip hop is weird, isn't it?" And I remember seeing that, and I was like, "Oh, there's people making comments."
Well, of course it is.
Man had just done Button Factory.
Let's
People
not
are just
even
making comments.
let's not even talk about like the heights that we've reached. Let's talk about the music. The reason Family Ties, A New Rage, Fortune Igiebor, Danzi, Eluna, Kuba, Babygirlfilms, the reason we keep on doing so well is because everything we do, every breath we breathe, every step we take is a constant fuck you to the infrastructure that's been built right now. There's a group of people that we know, the whole country will say, I fuck with these guys because it's cool to fuck with these guys. I'm going to this place because it's nice to be seen here.
Yep.
I don't even want to be the main brother in the photo. I just need to be seen in the back. I just need people to know that I'm
Just
there.
know that I'm associated.
When you come to a Fortune Igiebor show, you can walk in by yourself and leave with 10 friends. I saw photos of him linking arms with my work manager, bro.
That's crazy.
That's a real story.
So my issue at hand is,
Yeah.
there's always going to be a group of people, a group of events that are going to act like they are too good for homegrown acts.
Oh, good man. Yeah.
And this is the thing. You look at it like this. Take, for example, Luna's been putting on beautiful sets back to back every single week. You can see where people are ready to dedicate the time. You like my man said, you spent the money, you bought the ticket.
Yeah,
You see what I'm saying? Don't get caught up being a wall warmer because you're getting lost in being secondary in the moment. You're not in the moment. You're watching the moment happen.
You know the wall warmers.
You know them, bro. You know them. That's the thing, bro.
We know you.
That's why
And your
when you
name.
come to a new Rage show, you're gonna see everybody jumping. The
mad.
floor is shaking. The lights are spinning. But you go to specific places with specific people, creating specific energies where you're not cool enough to roll with us. Status quo puts us up here and puts you down here. That's not what we're about. You're gonna see people who were made feel like they were welcome to a place, and then they get there and they're like, oh, actually, they just wanted my money and my ticket. It's not a case, bro. We're friends with all of our supporters. The people that buy the tickets know us personally enough as well, fam. You see what I'm saying? That's what sets us apart from everybody else, bro. Is we have heart. We are not just about the look, the energy. We are about the welcoming.
Yeah,
We weren't very welcomed into this industry. We just kicked the door in, and that's working. So that's where I feel like Family Ties,
Ruffian
that's where we're
behavior.
separate from the rest.
Do you feel like there's a group? Do you feel like there's a group of people that look at themselves as the elite in the Irish scene?
You're putting words in my mouth.
You know?
I know.
I could drop names.
He was waiting for these questions, man. He was waiting for them.
And that's a lot to say to me.
Nah, names is a bit brave, so I dropped them.
If you want.
Oh,
Nah, you know what? Do it. Drop them.
Nah, I'll be honest. Yeah, look, it's all love. Like, at the end of the day, I look at each individual artist in the industry and I think to myself, you know, there's talent that I can see there. If I've ever reposted you, it means I believe in your talent. That doesn't mean I believe in your future, though. realistically, I want you to make it. I want you to make it. I do, genuinely, from the bottom of my heart. Christ knows I want you to make it. But realistically, I don't know. Like, you're driving next to me. I'm not really a good driver. I'll probably crash into you, and you won't make it. You know. But realistically, I want you to prove me wrong. I haven't been proven wrong in my life once. That's the problem. You know, I don't know why. I don't know. I just think it's just me. It's just family ties. And yeah, it's a bit of arrogance. Yeah, I know. But like, realistically, what are you gonna do about it?
And listen, the stats don't lie. To go even off what he said, one thing I loved about that Unify show was that I chatted to some people there, and they all, either some of them worked with you in Brown Thomas, some of you were all friends. They literally just knew all of them. We've chatted about this with bare artists, and we know they'll put up a track, they'll put up something, they'll get reposted by bare people. We'll go see them at a show. Exactly. Then man ain't there.
No, guys. Let's ask them a question.
Them man ain't there. Them man ain't there.
You had when you were talking about your thing, you had a name in your mind. When we were talking about our thing, we had names in our minds. Who are you talking about? We'll tell you who we're talking about.
Man,
spin it back.
You want to name that?
No, what shows were those? All I'll say is, pretty sure you man did a set with one of them, innit?
That's
Call
wild.
him up.
See, I know who that is.
That's wild.
And I'll be real, yeah? Fuck. Mr.
This is mad, like, fuck.
It can't be.
Fuck.
If I whisper, will you tell me?
One person that came to my mind. There's one person.
Wait, secrets in family?
That's wild.
I'm just gonna.
There's no way.
I'm gonna try and do
There's no way.
I'm gonna try and do
Are we all thinking of the same way?
Oh, that's so funny.
You man, come here.
Come that mic.
Oh, you.
Wait, okay. I'll tell him who I thought.
There was only one option for me anyway. I went straight to like, oh.
Yeah, I think I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah,
No,
we
go
over and find out.
Oh, yeah.
Can you report that?
You see how quick he said, yeah?
That's
Sounds good.
so.
Yeah.
It's so annoying. Because imagine.
You man.
Imagine putting in all of.
It's true, innit?
Imagine putting in all of this work for a show.
Facts.
And then the next man that's on the show with you does the most half-assed job you've seen.
It's crazy, innit?
It's like, and then you're slapping the face
and
to
that's
you,
where they
like,
clip
because
us.
like, bro, what we actually doing this for? If
Bro,
you're not actually showing the same effort.
Bro.
Do you know what though? Everything we said, that's why I actually really liked your show.
Facts.
Because I could tell there was a lot put into it.
Yeah.
You were giving a lot of energy. And do you know one thing I think is class as well, boys, that I noticed? When I was there was a lot of people that were there that knew the words. And they were going, yeah. And I love that. Because that shows that you have like a core base.
Come on, lad.
No, I was straight on, man.
You get back what you put in. It really shows.
There you go.
Really
Say that again.
Do you guys mind if I ask them one more piece? Just because I
Run
have
it,
curiosity.
of course, brother.
What was the moment you looked at family ties, or like you looked at us individually, you were like, okay, these guys have officially struck my interest? Just out of curiosity. What was the thing? What was the video? What was the gig? What was the moment?
Well, like, for me, the first.
Yeah.
For me, it was like, so, you know James Shannon?
Yeah.
James.
Same the other day, man. Sound good.
He's a legend, man.
He's an artist.
Lovely guy.
That loves a rate I think we raised.
Shout out to him.
He's good skin.
Shout
out. Laura Mack and them.
That's
Yeah.
our thing, man.
Yeah.
So James was like, oh man, he was talking about the show. And he was like, oh, I'm going to see Fortune. And I hadn't heard you at this point. And this is leading up to the Sound House. And I was like, okay, let me keep an eye on James' story. And I saw you, I think it was yourself, man, jumping into the crowd, right? And there was like dancers and stuff.
Yeah.
I saw that and I was like, man, okay, that's not the typical Irish hip hop show.
Yeah.
So I saw that and straight away I was like, right, what's like,
What's this
what?
about?
Yeah, what's going on
We
here?
ain't
Like,
typical.
and then Dan went to the Bum Factory gig, and Dan was telling me about that, man. Dan was singing the praises, man.
What was your thoughts on the Button Factory game? Seeing that you were in the crowd, you know, so you were the
Was he? I was, yeah, man. Came in.
I was there. Check my
I
receipt.
remember seeing him, I was like, no way, it's that.
Yeah, bro. We pulled up, saw his set, bro. Man, I just walked in, actually, I won't say who I walked in with, but anyway.
I know who you walked in.
Yeah, you know. Walked in, it was cool, it was calm, it was all blessed. So we walked in, and then I just went in, seen your set, seen the way things were done. Then I also walked in, and then someone else performed, but anyway, we talk about that, but it's all good. And then, but in regards to you, man,
See, now you guys don't understand because they're gonna have to cut all of this out. Why didn't they put this in there?
Anyway, right here. But in regards to you, man, that show.
Put it in.
That show.
For no beat.
Yeah, fuck it. If you're bad, put it in. Fuck it.
So that show for me was I've never seen so many people genuinely be like, we're a part of this. Like people in the crowd were like, we're a part of this. Then I went to the after party, started chatting to people, and then I was just like, they all knew you personally. Dabbing you up, being like, everyone came through for that because they were all invested into this. And it was the start of it was genuinely the start of what something like you'd feel like of like an Odd Future, Brockhampton type of cult.
Nice.
Oh, people
It's like the
genuinely.
French. Are we
saying people genuinely?
Like family.
I'll take that, bro.
We're bringing together a family for the after party.
Because that's something we admire as well, of like those kind of collectives, or like those people had, like, because let's be honest, we chatted about it before in the last episode. You're not mainstream. You're niche. Like there's a group of people that really, really mess with you lot, but you're not, as you said, you have to kick the door down. And I like that because you have not had anything handed to you. You took it.
That's where the respect comes in.
You took it.
Didn't sell.
You didn't sell it.
How many times did I say that yesterday?
Facts. Because it was like you took it, and that's where I was like, oh no, I respect that because there's people that I've sat around and been like, oh yeah, like I don't mind Fortune's music or I don't like the sound or all that, and I'm like I actually rate what he does, and I rate what Danzi does, I rate what Kid. I've known you for a minute. Yeah. For a minute. Since when this place opened, fam. Yeah. And we were in just like seeing, and you were there telling me I want to do this, and make something blanche.
You
like,
guys don't know. I was you guys' biggest promoter. I was telling people, I was like, yeah, put up this
This is
I
true.
brought this
this dude, I knew this because the work ethic that this dude had was crazy. That it made sense that he linked with you, and he linked with you, and that you linked with them. That I was like, because these are all people, you're all vexed.
It was long once we added Kuba in.
You're just crazy.
Like you look at us as a group and we're like, bro, there's literally no holes.
Yeah.
Whatsoever.
Solid.
We don't look outside ourselves.
I didn't want to cut you off.
When he's speaking,
See, I wasn't.
hold the mic and
I was just trying to cut my brother off. You know, I love you, Fortune.
Go for it.
I was just like, this is all cute and cool and shit, but come on, ask us some deep questions. You know, see with me, like, you know me, I like the grittiness. I want to, like, what is a question you know you shouldn't be asking right now? Ask it right now, Phil. Because these are questions that people kind of like, no.
We're being PC, right? And the hope, okay. Actually, bar for bar at its core, it's about music appreciation. And it's also, we're trying to elevate the culture, elevate the scene, elevate the space or whatever. And with that, we need to be honest, right? I feel like we don't be honest, right?
Okay.
So be honest, yeah.
Let's be honest. Let's be honest.
We out here for
Okay. Right. There's plenty of people out in the industry, plenty of people making music, plenty of people are trying to do shows. I rate that.
So who's the best?
That's
what he wants it. So don't dance around it. You just gotta say it. Who's the best? Who do you think is the best?
Who's the best? Who's the best in Ireland right now?
in terms of
In terms of performance.
In terms of performance.
Okay.
We're very much up there.
For
performance, or we could give you multiple categories.
I haven't been to a show bar
the
that blows me away.
Because if I may, because here's the thing.
Nobody else blows me away.
With
like
us,
we do.
we're trying to sell you a lifestyle. We're trying to sell you something that you thought. Yeah, we're trying to sell you an experience.
Yeah.
We're trying to tell you something that you thought was always out of your reach. You couldn't have it. Your parents tell you can't have it. Your friends tell you, oh no, you shouldn't do that because it's not cool. We're trying to sell you something, and we're trying to tell you, bro, do whatever the fuck you want. You know, do what you feel feels right. If it feels right at one of our shows, fucking do it. Because that's what we want you guys to have.
Show your brow.
Everybody else is kind
Show
of
your
like,
panty
get their
up.
money and go.
Show
That
your
is
shoes up.
fine.
Do you want my answer?
Go for it. Go for it.
Right. In terms of performing, right?
Yeah.
So I missed which one did you go to?
It was Button Factory Unified.
So I was actually gonna go to the Button Factory one. Me and him went to go see the Flash.
Actually, it was brazy, fam. He said,
Flash put me on the down. I went to bed after seeing the Flash. It was that bad. Also, I was in the office. I went to work for like my first time. So I really regret missing it, right? But from everybody I've heard, people respected people. People I respect their taste. People I respect their music. Yeah. Like with James Shannon, like these boys, like other boys, right? Your names have always come back to me as performers, right? Yeah. I haven't seen you yet, but I've seen you on socials. And boys, you are boys and I've seen you.
Eluna, your voice
stuff
is
like in the last week. I've seen them on socials.
Don't even forget, she was a performer at the open mic as well. She was like, wait, let me do it.
We're talking about the open mic. Do not worry, we're talking about that.
When I see you guys live next, like, best believe I've got high expectations, right?
Say less.
You should though.
You should.
Yeah, and I don't think you're gonna fail me. But right now, because I haven't seen you live yet, I can't say you guys. You get me? You understand?
Who do you have up there?
As of right now.
But before I move to I think of, I've actually seen you guys come through the studios, like as individuals. Yeah. And you guys have blown me away. Like I remember one time, this is like year one of Vision Lab.
Yeah.
Right? I was in the office and you were in the other room, and today I came in and took pictures.
Me?
Yeah. Bro, I'm in there doing my own work. Bro. I'm hearing the bass. I'm hearing the beat.
I was making Mr. Gorge.
I looked at my camera over there on the shelf and I was like, I hate walking into people's sessions, right? At that time I didn't like it. I was like, okay, I'm gonna go in. I gotta go in and hear this and take some photos because this is talent, right? And I've seen your stuff. You, bro, I thought you were a model, and then you came here, you're making music.
He is a model.
Bro.
It's a little side hustle. It's a little side hustle. He does a little one too.
Bro, when these photos come out? When these photos come out, you're gonna see a new Danzi.
And I look
For me, you passed the stop the scroll.
Say it.
Bro, Danzi, for you passed the stop the scroll test. You know on Instagram, you're going on stories, you're scrolling it. When you stop for something, that means something. Right? So I stopped it and I replayed it, and then Kev was in the studio. Kev was in the studio with me. He's not here, unfortunately.
Ciao, Kev.
Shout out to Kev.
Hit by lightning, man.
Hit by lightning.
What? Dead ass.
What?
No.
Wait, are you messing? Oh my god,
Every episode.
Don't play that game.
I love that. I was like, you can't say that seriously. So there's no way. I was like, so there's no way you're
It builds and builds.
Kev is alright.
Okay, you were waiting for that.
You got my lightning.
Man, no. Every episode he misses, it's a new story. All the way up here in Galway. He got hit in the head by a golf ball and was walking the park.
Nice.
What did we say yesterday? We said he slipped on a used Johnny and cracked his head up.
I think the third one was the most creative. The lightning got me.
Bring it back. I stopped the scroll and Kev was like,
Get well
that
soon.
sounds nice. And it was you, right? So in terms of you guys as musicians, I know you're up there, right?
Yeah, 100.
Performers, for me, I have to shout out to Salome.
Okay.
Bro, Salome, he can like captivate. Bro, he's not doing like he's got upbeat songs, right?
Yeah.
But then when he's got them low key, more introspective songs, bro, you can hear it. If you drop a pin, you can hear it because people are captivated. Bro, that's Salome, right? Shout out to Salome.
Now you're gonna have me checking tickets, being like, all right, let me just get a show. Let me see something. Hold on.
Obviously, for another one is Brick Nasty for
Completely.
No, that's fair.
Shout out Big Nasty, man. One of the coldest bands.
They just dropped.
Yeah, it's
We said it last time. But
Best Irish tape that came out this year.
I could agree
That's
with
what
that.
I said.
I could agree with that. I could agree with
Yeah.
that. As of right now.
Because handle with care
right
right
now.
now.
You not
Oh
supposed
shit,
to
it's
say
all
that.
love,
Good.
but it's still competition at the end of the day.
My number one is up there for you to grab it, and I will see it when you have your next show, bro. I honestly believe it. The reason, the way when I, for me, like I'm a bit older than you, but you're the same age as my brother and all that, right? And but like once when like again, for people's music or for people's art to reach me, I'm not saying that I'm at a high level or whatever. I'm just saying like I love art, and I discredit a lot of crappy art and all that type of stuff. For it to reach me, and you need to be doing some business. For me to actually give you the time of my day, bro, it means something, right? So when I see, okay, there's these guys doing their thing, making skits, making videos, putting their heart and effort into it, man. This is different, bro. The thing about you guys, you are different. Everybody, especially in the Irish scene right now,
It's the same.
it's the same. Right. We were talking about it in the last podcast that we just did with Baby Girls and Olisa. If you're making a drill video, I can tell you exactly what exact scene you're gonna be shooting. Right.
Template.
If you're gonna rap, I know how you're gonna rap. You're gonna give me a B-Tech version of a Manny verse, a Manny accent, bro. I don't want that. You guys are yourself, bro. Fortune, you rapping your voice, which I've never heard before, bro. I think Ireland, we're going through an identity crisis. We're trying to
be everyone else.
They're trying to be somebody else. Somebody else has already gotten that side of the whole industry. And then we're trying to tap into it. When we should be making something for ourselves.
Exactly.
Right. See, it's a thing.
Go.
See, it's a thing of a lot of artists in Ireland haven't been told it's okay to make essentially weird music because like a lot of people are gonna be like, oh, their music is weird or it's different or it's not what's like of the norm, and it's like you need to have somebody to tell you, yo, you can do that. Yeah. Otherwise, you're never gonna try it. You're gonna be like, no, I don't think it's for me.
Too weird.
I'm gonna make the cookie cutter shit that works for everybody, and everybody's gonna try, and hopefully you'll pick me out of that needle in the haystack. Sure, hopefully, fingers crossed. But it's like, bro, you genuinely need that. Otherwise, your creativity is gonna be stumped. You're gonna be bottom of the barrel out of how many thousands of people who are deciding to be rappers and deciding to make music and shit.
Exactly.
And it's like, bro, finding that group that was like, I like this is weird, this is good. I feel with a bit more direction, you could have something here. It's like, bro, kind of put it together
Before we go say.
Weren't you rolling with another crew beforehand, or?
No, not necessarily. See, I was with.
No, necessarily.
No, that's it. From the crew you were rolling with back then to the crew you're rolling right now was totally different.
It's not like he's left that.
See, I haven't even. Them niggas are still with me, type shit.
But I'm saying, like, it's just a difference. You get it?
Of course.
So like,
see, but those same niggas are still also making weirder music, and like that's why I'm still with those niggas because I know, regardless of whatever else is happening with their lives or whatnot, if the music is hitting and if the music is doing what it's meant to, I'm gonna be there for you guys because I know you guys have the same ambition as me, have the same kind of dreams that you're aiming for. So I'm gonna rock with you niggas. So that's the only thing.
So in regards to this, right?
Talk to me.
I want to chat about this, right?
Go for it.
You lot, you, and soon enough you, and probably also soon enough you, because you're gonna release music as well, Lisa. I know you're producing shit, so you're gonna release it.
Kind of scared.
So you guys, I love that you said that you make music that's not genuine. You're making art. Art that you need someone, because when you make art, you're making something for someone to sit back and they have to comprehend what they're listening to. If it's something now, because I'm asking you, I've seen your. If I was to look up Fortune Igiebor, or I was to look up Danzi, or look up Kuba, and look up on Spotify, someone might say, "Oh, the streaming numbers are a bit low," and they'd be like, "Oh, why is that?" But then you actually listen to the music, and the music's class. The music's beautiful, right? But someone might be like, "Oh, I don't know if there's not getting enough streams." And I know a lot of artists, they're discouraged by this because they won't put stuff out because of that minus sign that they might be under when they see someone on Spotify. Minus 1,000. Yeah. But you lot still keep working no matter what that minus thing is. Because it's the art. And I rate that. That's one thing I rate. Because numbers is everything. But there'll be people that will judge you and people that'll be like, oh, you can make more commercial music
if you're gonna
get those numbers.
All I'm saying is if you're gonna judge me off that, then we shouldn't be meeting in the first place. For me, that's just how I feel, because I'm kind of for the music, what sounds good as well as what you're happy making. Because music isn't about what fits. It's about what what you're happy making. He's making music that he's fucking happy with, and he's ecstatic about it, and people are gravitating towards that. She's making music she's happy with. People are gravitating towards that because it's what you want. If you're making what you want, people are gonna be invested and they're gonna be like, I like what you're doing. What are you doing? And try and see more of it.
Music is like an expression of yourself. So if you don't have yourself in it, you can't really call it your music.
What's the
point?
There's no point in pretending.
What's the point? We can't all be the same, man. If we're all the same, this world would be very, very boring.
But see, right, this is the thing. This is why you get respect, I think. Because a lot of people, I had this chat with Curtis, people make music because they know it's a chance that they can get themselves out there. Do you know what I mean? It's a clout thing.
And if you don't mind,
of course, bro.
Please, I'm so sorry for cutting you off.
No, sorry.
And I know you're loading as well, fam, so I'll make it brief. But
Yeah, he's loading. He's waiting.
What the fuck? He's waiting.
I need to be frank with the people that you have in the room with you right now.
Yeah.
If you're looking for the people that are going to be the most popular by tomorrow, if you're looking for the people that are going to be the most fashionable, the most influential, whatever the case may be, come back in a couple of years. You're in the wrong room.
Yeah.
You're in a room full of people that are soundtracking people's lives, fam. Nice. And that's why I want to go back to the word. I'm not sure which one of you said it, but you said niche.
Yeah, I did.
That was that.
Right.
And I don't want to take anything away from the music these guys are making right now, but even just with where I am musically at the minute, in terms of the EP that these guys have helped me make, I look at the way Tade especially, because he's new to the music that I've been making and the music that I have out.
Yeah.
I look at the energy that it gives him, that it gives him.
What I heard on the New Age was very new. I was like, yeah, I could tap into this. I started listening to this dude's music every single day. After that, he sends me demos, and I just listen to him on my free time.
That knows
like you're listening to his music, and you just want to run. You want to do something.
I know the type of music
I was walking back home from Blanche, and I was like, yeah. It's a long walk. Let's run. I was listening to this song. I was just sprinting, man. That's how you know.
And brother, this is the thing. Somewhere out there in the world, we are a voice for someone who is voiceless.
Yeah.
You look at Baby Girl, for example. I was the first person she shot a music video for. And I've been saying, you are going to inspire so many girls in the world who want to do videography. Today, she's sitting in a room of people that can all agree she's one of the best in the world to do it.
Let's go.
That's what I'm saying.
Let's get it. Baby Girl
We
Films
went
in
from
the building,
Danzi
man.
being barely able to finish verses in Kwanga's bedroom, and now when people hear his verses, they go insane. Luna went from making music by herself in Spain to doing what? 3 gigs in 1 month? That's crazy. Tade being booked back to back to
3
back.
gigs
people
in 4 days.
Screaming the words to
Tell
his
me.
songs before they
That was a little crazy.
and he's just flat out inspiring the world and changing lives. And all we're doing is just documenting and soundtracking. For people that don't feel like they're ready to do it. When they see us do it, they're like, these guys are using all they have, iPhones, couple cameras, couple mics, couple demos. Eventually you get the mix, you get the master, you get the gig. And then before you know it, you're in a position like us, where we all had no idea who each other were, and we're all standing in the middle of Button Factory where the greats have performed before us in Ireland. We're from Dublin. These people from America, from the UK, come on tour, and the Button Factory is where they will perform. We did that in a couple of months. You know, that's what we're here for, to show people that this shit could have happened for you yesterday.
Sure.
I mean, your brains in one.
Olisa, you were loading. I didn't forget.
Go for it.
Yeah, what were you gonna say?
Just gonna say, you know.
Bro, order, turn it around the other way, my guy.
Oh, apologies. Okay.
Yeah, over that. See that where that sticker is? Yeah.
Fully.
So I'm looking at this camera, okay. So guys, I was just gonna say, you know, if you look at the streams and you see a certain number and you appreciate that certain number, and then you go to a show of theirs and you don't see the number of people at the shows matching the number of people at the streams, it's probably fake. If you go to his Spotify page or his Spotify page or her Spotify page or his Spotify page, usually the listeners are matching the people at the shows. You know, I'm not really trying to add anybody, but I'm probably adding you. I'm sorry that I'm doing that. But you deserve to be added because whatever you're doing behind the scenes to up your streams, I'm not judging you. We all gotta eat, but realistically, you're a bum bitch for that. You know what I'm saying? Did your mom really carry you for 9 months to give birth to somebody that has to fake their success? Come on,
Now you
fam.
understand why When Olisa speaks, everybody.
You have to listen. You have to listen.
You can't do that, fam. Bring some respect and dignity to your family name. Do you know what I'm saying? Be realistic, be honest with yourself. I'm talking about the people that are paying for verifications. I'm talking about the people that are paying for fucking anything these days, fam. There's nothing wrong. I look at it. There's nothing wrong, really. It's like a PlayStation Plus subscription. Like you just, you know.
Subscription. Just getting your subscription.
Oh, $15.
I've been watching.
You don't even went to do this.
This is important, man.
Keep talking.
But on an honest and serious thing, like I don't. Like, I can never judge anybody else because I know what's in my closet. But at the same time, I know what makes me and what I see as a man or a woman. Like, you know what I'm saying? For me, man and women are two truthful and very honest kind of characters that you have to be. Like, I don't mean like you have to be the most, I don't know, upright person in existence. But I'm just like, bro, if you know that this is something that you have to think about, should I do it or should I not? Usually you shouldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know that. So it's like you before you pay for those boss to stream and shit, before you pay for that verification, bro, look, fam, really ask yourself.
The verification thing, yeah, bro, it's bollocks. Anyway, continue.
But like, no. Look. Yeah, like, look. It's what, 16? Like, it's not even that dear. Like, so I understand. Like, I understand why you consider. But think about it like this. Like,
honest, that same money you could use that to come to the gig. Like,
hey.
Ron, didn't you recently see some?
And the thing is, it's not even like
You need to say that. Wait. This needs to be said.
Yeah, bro, didn't you?
This person is always going to say this, did I?
Nah.
Go ahead.
So I was just scrolling on my Instagram as you do usually, and then I saw somebody being tagged as did something great. I was like, oh cool, I just want to see what you do, see what your links are. Before I saw the links, I saw the following. Right, the following didn't even have the dash, like the comma.
Fuck.
Wait, it gets worse. It gets worse. Tade, sit down. You need to hear this. It gets worse. Sit down. No comma. Wait. Wait, listen. Let's finish. Wait, go.
Like it's fine if there's no comma. Nothing wrong with no comma. But the thing is, I looked above and I saw the name, and beside the name, I saw the blue verification.
The blue check.
disappointment. It's like nobody actually knows you, and then you have that day. What's the point of it all?
I've seen people
You wasted a good chicken for the road, man. 3 times.
There's no point of it. It's like, oh, that's crazy. You want to feel important, I guess. Like, start the boot ticket. If it gives you a bit of.
Tell me why.
It's the concept of what the blue check does.
People take it more seriously.
Like, I know a whole lot of pages.
I'm not
don't
gonna
have
take
a
someone who
blue
has
tick.
700 followers and like follows 2,000 people with a blue tick seriously.
Like a blue tick.
700.
Nobody in this room has a blue check.
Of course not.
And we are some of the most seriously taken artists because it comes down to how hard we work and the results at hand. We don't need a blue check anymore, bro. Do we understand? We don't. No. Even the things that these man don't know, the things that the rest of the world don't know. Look at everything. No, let's just take a minute. Between us guys, they ain't here, man. Everybody take a minute to think about the stuff that they've got booked within the last 3 months and in the coming 6 months.
Oh my god.
We have such a busy year ahead of us. No blue checks, fam. No types of verification. No types of, this brother did this. Has this brother trying to make fake accounts? No, we don't need it. That's what we keep on doing, bro. We keep on breaking the way the system works. I'm saying we don't need to do this anymore. Understand the superpowers at hand, bro. We've cracked the code and people are confused. How's somebody gonna look at me at the last podcast I did and say, for your numbers on Spotify, yours, hers, mine, you shouldn't be selling out the way we do. But we do though. But we do once, twice. Now what?
Big shout out to the people that support and love us. We love you too.
I'm paying 60 quid a month for what? All you have to do is wake up a couple earlier hours in the day, do the same stuff we do. You might get there, bro.
So guys, I want to just direct the conversation even to a place that needs to be taught. So we're talking about numbers. We're talking about, do those numbers transfer your Spotify numbers, whatever numbers, your Instagram, your TikTok, do those numbers do they translate to the real world, to the physical physical world. Today was translated
To a
to the
certain
show.
extent, but it's not everything. I feel like everybody thinks that it's everything. Like if you see somebody popping, oh, he must be good. Not necessarily the case all the time.
Because I've been to certain shows and whatnot, bro. Man, I used to not think I'd be an outsider. I didn't think I was always at gigs or I was always at events or whatever, right? But when you go to these things, you start seeing the same faces, the same people, or whatever, right? But then you go to certain things, and you're like, oh man, these guys are definitely gonna be popping when I go see them live, and then
You're let down.
I'm let down.
Bro.
Now why, bro? Why, bro? Because the streams told you that you was gonna have an amazing night. So what went wrong? What went wrong, bro?
See,
You put the peas on the table. You was promised a guaranteed
He didn't put.
successful,
Wait,
amazing event.
we didn't put peas on the table.
He's like, you on your own.
Not even that. We've gone to some gigs. We've been like, we've been invited to go, but we didn't put peas. We went and we were like, I feel bad for someone who paid.
But that's what I'm saying. Like I feel like right now we really take seriously what we see online and that's not tangible.
Facts.
Yeah.
And what we see is that a lot of people are fake supporting online, where you're not putting your money where your mouth is to go support said act, said performer, said.
Oh, clout though, man, isn't it?
Oh.
Yeah.
And we don't want to have this conversation. Why? Because we're going to break a few people's feelings.
Yeah.
To break people's feelings, you know what? Be strong and take what's on board.
Learn from it,
Because like, at least from my point of view, whatever I say to somebody, I'm not going to say it to break them down out of malice.
Yeah.
If you ask for my opinion, I'm not gonna say, oh, that's great. No, I'm gonna like, if you want my real opinion, I'm gonna tell you my real opinion.
I'm sorry, but that was fucking comical.
That's great. But anyway, as I was saying, your ass.
You're right. Like you came at me, right? You came at me and said, like, who did your best performers, right? Yeah. And then you asked me straight up about you boys, right? And I told you what I think about you guys, right? And if there's anything, like, if I thought you were shite, right? And I just let you go off in the streets after you're asking me.
That's worse. Yeah, no,
See,
that's
worse.
worse.
You're not gonna reach your level you're supposed to be because I told you you're great at this level. No. Bro, we need that.
Yeah.
We need that.
Reality check.
Yeah.
We talk about that all the time.
But
But we're that for each other.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you guys, you give me the vibe that you keep each other very highly accountable.
Yeah.
That you keep each other very accountable of, like, if something's not I wouldn't even say if something's not bad. I wouldn't even say, and I'd say that's maybe even where some of the fights maybe come from, is like, say if something's not even, say something's good, but you know the person's capability and potential that they have, that you
The
will
fight
literally
actually,
be
you'd be
like,
surprised. No, bro, you'd be surprised. The fight does not come from that.
Because we know that if I say, like, to any of the boys, whatever, you guys need to do another take, or this isn't on the right key, this is the wrong note, this is whatever. They know that that's not me hating.
Nah, I'd be fuming.
That's me. We'll all be saying stuff to each other to make each other better, and we know that anything that we say to each other is for the betterment of the business. We're all trying to get up together.
It's even down to work rate. If you're slacking,
yeah,
we'll
work
let
rate.
you know.
Let's talk about this.
Come on.
Can I
Lightly. No, look at me. Lightly. We're talking about this lightly.
lightly? But why lightly though?
Because
But today's
we
a
need
heavy
to-
day. Let's go
one
heavy.
thing that people need to recognize about us is because no, you look at how it might look at people are hearing us say we had to vote Tade in and them. You guys need to understand. Nicola works day and night for us, quite literally. There was a week where Kuba gave us a call and he was like, "Guys, I'm loving the work rate, but when have you been sleeping?"
This was like 4 days ago.
Nicola specifically, when have you been resting?
nah, shit, you know.
Tell them what the overnights have been like on the
We were
phone.
worried.
Talk about work rate in them.
Nicola, you speak on that.
Like, we'll be out. We'll see when we're together. We're working, but it's not work to us. We're
It's
just.
fun, like
It's fun. We're enjoying
Yeah.
it. We're still doing everything that we need to do.
So most people would say, "Oh yeah, we went out today. We worked. We got home, and that's that." No, when we go home, we're on a call together. We're up till 5 a.m. We're working by ourselves on our ones. You know, we get up the next day, we meet, and we do it all again.
Very unhealthy.
Back to back to back. And at some stage, Kuba came to all of us and was like, "Please, sleep."
And we said no.
Sure,
Yeah.
Because keep in mind, like, I need you guys to understand, this was the same man that did this shit for me.
I
At the
was-
same time, and this is about three
hours
family
sleep,
times,
bro.
three family times. This is the same
3 hours.
motherfucker who was like, bro, you need to, otherwise this shit is gonna catch up to you. And I'm telling him this shit, like, do you not remember what you said? Like, this is not no fucking.
The side eye I gave Cube when I got that.
He was looking at me. I was like, bro, I'm telling you. You told me, like, you already fucked up my shit. Why can't I fuck up yours?
Yeah, real.
Alright.
But it's all so if you're not up for that work rate, well then
And if you can't be told that
we
you need to
will
pick
be
your shit
harsh and we will tell you
It's
like
a very,
what,
very high. It's
you know?
it's a very harsh dynamic, bro.
Yeah.
But at the end of
Very
the day,
harsh.
I feel like what makes us work is the fact that we don't take it to heart when someone's like it's coming from a place of love. At the end of the day, we want the best for each other. So if it's someone correcting us on what we should do, we're gonna take down bird because we know that's for the betterment of this and also for us.
We're a very invasive family.
Yeah.
Very invasive.
Yeah.
Like, very involved in each other's
Very
lives.
close. Like
Very close.
very close.
My God, this sounds crazy.
That sounds weird though.
Sorry.
When you have these motherfuckers over at the house 24/7, you see these motherfuckers, they're like, all right, bye. Yeah, call us the next day. Yeah, we're outside. And like
We're
dude,
like, all right.
It doesn't stop. It doesn't stop.
Yeah.
doesn't stop. But like, you get used to it. You
Fortune
realize
has
like
a
these
cubby
guys
in my
are
house.
our
I
I have a
family. type shit.
wardrobe in
He
the
has a
Cuba and
cubby
Elena
in my house
household.
with his clothes
You
in
have a
it.
wardrobe.
Two
I have
pairs of
clothes, I
shoes.
have
All his stuff that he's left at the house. How many times he's been there?
Yeah.
And it gets to a stage you're there so much, you may as well have
Man,
comfy clothes. Like,
I'm like, oh, Fortune, want me to just put this in your cubby? He's like, yeah.
But we've made that standard our norm.
And you've made
So-
and there's a culture because we were chatting about this on your episode.
Exactly,
like,
yeah.
There's a culture that you have that even like if we even say we have an episode with you individually, even by the way you speak, by the way you think, by the way you are mentally and physically, you know these people are affiliated with one another. Like like once Ron said it on these one. I've never heard the word decorum in my life before you, man.
It's my favorite word. Now.
We were like just seeing bird things being like, no decorum. We're like, what is this? It's like
His favorite saying. One of his favorite sayings.
I'm like, these man. If you do this, no decorum. No decorum. And I'm like, nah. But I love him, man. I love the energy. I love the decay. You're gonna make it, boys and girls.
Thank you so much. Amen.
But yo, like, it's been an intense episode and I love
World domination.
Quality.
We've had
Can you
this
say that again? Say that one more time.
World domination.
Before you guys didn't correct that. That's why I was like, say that again. Say it one more time so they know.
Well, look, it's been an intense one, and we've been having conversations that people are afraid to have, right? Well, let's make it light, let's
make it real,
about.
All right, now what do we like about you? You talk about what you can improve on. Now
what
we're
do
trying
we
to
like?
see what
Can
do you actually have.
Yeah,
I can drop a couple of names. I'm gonna say Seventh Obi, Vexed, Untamable.
Untamable.
This is not a play
Sick
thing.
track.
Yeah,
Sick track.
bro. Production for me was amazing.
No, honestly.
Absolutely out of this world. Simple and everything. I think. Oh shit, that's all. I'm messing.
Cubana.
Listen, I've been listening to Swing
We went to her
for
show
days
together.
now. What the fuck?
Her
Swing,
show,
her new
like,
song, man.
Compared to anybody else I've watched, just
You need
I
to.
don't.
You
She
need
doesn't even
it in
do
your
too
life.
much. It's just
Yeah.
her presence on the
I
stage.
watched-
It's just
Top 3
I
shows I've
watched
seen
her
this year.
show, leading up to my shows, and I was like, all right, this is what I gotta do. Kind of.
Was that in the sound house, eh?
Yeah,
Ah,
her
that's
headliner.
cracking, man.
Yeah, she's
Unreal
amazing.
show.
Nah,
her.
I was
Shout out
playing by the
to
way.
Cubana.
Big shout out to Cubana, Travis and Els, Khaki Kid, Break Nasty, of course. You know I love you. Moyo, big shout out.
Jafar's.
You know what I'm saying? Jafar's, Uncle Jafar breaking bread. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out Jafar's.
Big Uncle Jeff.
Sweet Lemon Day. Big shout out. You know what I'm saying? There's niggas that know that I love them. And you see the love. Like, it's genuine. Like, I'm not like these next man. Like, we share our shit together and we promote our shit together. And, the love is real in person too. Because one thing I'll say is if you're going to come up to man and talk about how you fuck with this and that and fuck with this and that, that's nice. But if I ask you questions and you stutter from, don't come up to me again. No, out of like to save you the embarrassment and to save me the time. You know what I'm saying? Like realistically, I have to keep it a buck with you because truth is king. So I just have to be honest. But all these man shout out. But like, yeah, at the end of the day, we love you. But competition still.
We know how it is.
You know what I'm saying?
Competitive energy in the air.
We're
But
breathing
we're
down
waving
your
at you.
neck.
We're waving at you, though. We waving.
We're breathing down your neck.
Yeah, say it one more time. Let him know.
Breathing down your neck.
Yeah. Next single. Anyways, out soon. Pre-order now, guys. Sorry.
Yeah, if any of you have anything you just want to promote and everything.
Say what you said again. What was that? What was that?
What are you talking about? Yo, don't watch that. Chill out. Worry about your own single. Hold on. You don't have enough music to say this. Right now. You don't have enough music to say this. He can probably say that. He can probably say that. Maybe. Feel me? You better be careful. But something's coming soon.
The people have been waiting for it. Kid
Yeah, come on, Kuba.
Look, man, you need to have them wait so you know that they're they want it essentially. Yes, sir. Otherwise, if nobody's waiting, then like, what's the point of you dropping? But got a little something coming. It's been performed at shows a couple times.
It's a crowd favorite.
Yeah, it's actually a crowd favorite. The fact that people sing it back now, I do enjoy that. But Ambitious actually is coming out soon. Working on the final master. See what we've got. See a couple videos, but.
Music videos and all that.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
There will be visuals.
There will be visuals, yes.
It will be cool.
But that's all I can say on the matter right
Anyone
now.
else? Anyone else want to promote something?
If you wanna,
Come on. Yeah.
you got a little something. Hold on.
I'm probably coming up next. Like within the next couple months, probably the next release will be like a
Next month.
like a double-sided single kind of thing. So like two double.
The new Luna music is crazy. She finally let the Fortune Igiebor drums come into play, so I'm excited.
We're actually like we work really well together because I really love melodic stuff and like I play the piano and stuff, so like I can do a lot of stuff with MIDI and stuff like that. And then he's really good at percussion, so when we come together, it's actually really nice. Because I've done melodic stuff from his projects before.
Yeah.
I won't say any.
Thank you.
What are the names of the songs?
I don't want to say.
Yeah,
Fine. I mean, I'm just saying. I just wanted to let them know.
Let's just say the English and Spanish bag is going to be tapped into.
It's one of that.
Whatever that's called.
English, okay.
Exactly. You know, just throw a little bit in there, like.
Yeah. Any visuals dropping? Any visuals?
Always.
Everything
Always.
that.
Yeah.
If it's a family ties production, it's gonna have crazy visuals.
In the works. Closer. He was like, yeah.
In the works.
Visual.
Yeah.
Me and Tade are working on a movie.
Come on.
You might have been seeing.
He said it.
Alexander McQueen.
No, shut the fuck up. They're lying. They're lying. There's no movie. Anything movie, but it passes through me and Nicholas. So there's no movie. There's no nothing from it.
Talking on my
These man are lying.
You heard it here.
Giving
That
you
was
false
me
hope.
asking, can I make a movie? He said no.
If you don't want to direct it, it ain't no movie.
No, absolutely. It's past your bedtime.
Yeah,
It's like-
for real as fuck.
say-
Yeah, man.
There's a lot of things. And we can't talk about a lot of them. But when we post about them, you guys will know exactly what I'm talking about.
People know too.
Just keep an eye out as well.
Yeah.
Keep an eye
And
out.
also, you are unmanaged. You are managing yourself, right?
As of right now, yes.
More time. This nigga's managing every one of us.
Don't get it twisted. I take 5% from all of these guys.
Don't let me tell
For my contribution, the percentage I won. I'm gonna need 5%, everybody.
Don't let me tell them.
No, for the most part, no. We're managed by Christ. Like, let's be real. Like, we come.
You guys are laughing up all
I hear it.
Let's be real. Like,
This would not be real.
yeah.
Jesus.
Because people think this is coincidence and just knowing people and all of this bullshit, all that cute Disney shit from. Like, realistically, we're in real life. End of the day, this is not a coincidence. Do you know how many times this shouldn't have worked out? That's the thing. You're asking, like, how did you guys do that? Oh yeah, lads. How many times should it not have worked out? That's the question. You don't know the hurdles, you don't know the obstacles, you don't know the challenges. So at the end of the day, the reason we talk like this, the reason we walk like this, the reason we dress like this, is because we deserve to. We've earned it, and we'll keep doing so. End of the day, we know the people that ride with us. Do you know what I mean? And we love you so much. The people that don't ride with us, at the end of the day, you can ride on your ones, you can ride with whoever. And it's not even a fuck you. It's actually a love you because we need you, fam. We need you to keep us going. We need you to motivate us. I want to wake up seeing your faces being like, this is why I do this. So when you listen,
My God,
When
he's
you
like speaking to my
listen-
soul.
At this point, it's like that.
Guys, you need to make something for him. You need to.
He's a poet though.
Bro,
He's a
he
poet.
is.
Exactly what to say in every moment.
Vibes up.
Oh yeah, and shout out to the other Family member who is missing here, which is
Yeah,
Lana.
Quan.
No, no.
Shout out Quangs. I love you, Quangs.
Another
Okay.
member.
Big up Quangs.
Another writer.
Big up Lana. That's my wife.
Most
I love my wife, man. Big her up, fam. You know what I'm saying? She's a triple. She's got 3 degrees, fam. She got 3 degrees.
She is behind of a lot of like. She's working on stuff with Nicola. She's working on stuff with him. She'll be working on stuff with me soon. She's working on stuff with all of us.
So there's 9 of you guys, right?
There's 9 of us, yeah.
And you can imagine with 9 guys who work insanely hard as these guys do, we don't need to look outside ourselves for any type of push or any type of competitive energy. We have created a constant energy between us that always has us ready for when Ron says, when Dan says, when Mick says, these are the best people in Dublin. We're like, okay, put it on the table. Every single time we're put up against the best. We'll outwork, outperform, and win.
Every single damn time.
And in the name of family ties, bro, this is who we are.
Do you know?
On many
On the-
occasions, there's been times I've been hearing beats from this motherfucker. I'm like, okay, this got me ready to do something. There's many times this motherfucker would be like, yeah, I made a demo, send it in. We're all like, yeah, it's cool. I hear it, and I'm like, fuck's sake. Now I have to. I'm writing now, and I'm like, okay, now I have to do some shit. It's like that.
The beauty of it.
Always with this group. There's no time for you to sit and kind of kick back and relax. Be like, well, I did my shows and I've done my verses, so like now I can relax. No, because you have motherfuckers like this guy, this girl here, this motherfucker over here telling you, oh, I actually did this here. And they're saying it as if it was light work, like they did nothing, you know. They just, I just made a little something. I just made something here. Listen, see how you feel. And I'm out here like, I'm cracking my brain, trying to fucking write like one verse, and you motherfuckers out here doing this. Stop.
Yeah,
We love Cuba, fam. We love Cuba.
Because it's not just us at the end of the day. Like now we're doing this for the family.
Yeah.
Exactly, so.
Every single action, every single move that we make reflects on everybody in this. Like regardless.
In this dunya, yeah.
When you have baby girl up at like 3 a.m. and she's editing your video and you're asleep catching Z's, you're gonna wake up and get to work hard. Baby girl's doing it as well. You know? Now Kuba's awake because he's like, right, if you're riding, I'm riding. Now Danzi's up riding. Now you got Olisa up making beats. Now you got Lana doing cover art. Now you got Eluna making MIDI for 30 beats. You got Tade editing, bro. We never stop.
I can guarantee we'll probably go home from this and stay up.
We know
Yeah.
that.
Oh no, I'm saying no, but I got shit.
Edit her show, edit these fine ass pictures we took today.
I look good as hell.
He knows.
Did you see the way he hit them?
Yeah, I know. No decorum. No decorum.
Where's your decorum, sir?
No.
See, when I have to hold myself like this,
You know it's real.
Yo, I love this, man. This is class.
This has been blessed.
Man,
Unreal.
can't wait for when you guys are coming on this next again. It's always, man, these are always welcome.
Always
here.
welcome.
And again,
Thank you.
like I said the last time, I just want to see you kill. I just want to see you do the best because when you are doing the best, you are forcing the state of the industry to get better. You are forcing us to be better.
Facts.
Come on. Yeah, I mean,
facts.
And we need to be better. The industry needs to be better. We all need to be better because man, this ain't it.
He's
How-
right.
yeah, like,
So you need the lift, boys.
yeah, like how can people be out in London and Amsterdam and the UK and in the US killing it and we're out here happy with this? No, man.
Not even happy with this beefing with Next Man and saying this. Oh, their music's not good because X, Y, Z.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, come on. Get a hold of yourself, bro. Get a hold of yourself, bro. We got shit to do.
Yeah.
You got a family you need to provide for, and you're out here complaining over Next Man's music, bro. Focus on yourself. Bro. Right now, like we're kind of doing this as a unit. Each time we're going to a motive, we're moving as one. Every time we're going here, we're doing recording here, we're moving as one. Who's free today? Oh yeah, we're all free. Oh yeah, I'm finished work at this time. Okay, we link after this point, and then we're off. Every time, bro.
I know I'm trying to wrap this up, but I have to ask another question. Do you feel like sometimes we act as if we're we're already there.
You.
Us shouldn't have said that. Yeah, because are you talking about us specifically or?
No, bro. You know what I mean.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
I'm not gonna name names or whatever the hell it is.
We don't
but
need
like,
to anymore. No,
At this point.
we don't need to
but like,
anymore.
no, like some people always have that air around them, like they have to act a certain way because they are this certain person that they are. You get me? So like, I don't know. I don't really dig that. Like if someone's showing love to my thing, I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, appreciate it. I'll have a conversation with you. I'm gonna be real with you. Have that moment with
If you
you.
love us,
But
we'll
some
love you
people
the
have,
exact same back.
Yes,
And I think that's why people gravitate towards us. They see the love. If you love us, we will show you.
You see
We
the
love you
awareness
back.
for one.
It's not gonna be a cheers. Do you know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
Or
We'll
when
get to
someone
know
sees
you.
your thing, I hate that, man. Do you ever
Yeah.
get when you see something whopper, you're like, oh, this is class, and you get seen?
Mhm.
That's dirt, man. Been there, actually hurts.
Yeah.
It sucks, man. We've all
It
done that.
stings, man. So no, I respect that, guys.
Just, I think we also have some bar for bar news. Well, we mentioned the last episode.
We actually said it yesterday,
Yeah,
yeah.
do you want to tell them what's happening?
Myself?
Do it, brother.
Yeah.
Go on,
wanna
Mick.
tell 'em?
The soiree.
Already.
Yeah,
The
soiree.
soiree.
Bar for bar, soiree.
Explain it.
Explain that, brother.
Man. Wait. Oh, we can't say it yet, though, can we?
Yeah, this episode doesn't come out for another 2 weeks.
Right. Bar for bar. We don't want to drop a bomb. Bar for bar. Wait, can we say all the details, though?
Go on.
Let's go. Because it's all fun and games until he says something that he can't mention, and we're like, no,
Don't announce the special guest because that's not locked down yet. Or is it?
It is.
I haven't heard yet.
Oh, okay.
I got the scene.
See, now imagine if he said that now, and then everybody's like, no.
Yeah, I feel like I'm in danger. No. Bar for bar, soiree. Can I say a date?
Yeah, you can say it.
3rd of September.
What's soiree?
What?
Soiree is
You
like
said
a
that a few
gathering
times,
of,
just
like,
put
okay.
us know. I don't know
Oh, like a live voting.
shit. Oh, I lied. Voting.
Yeah.
Something intimate. Something intimate.
But it's gonna be a
Like an
small.
event.
But there's
Okay.
gonna be some strip back music, few
In a
games.
cafe.
In a cafe, guys.
Yeah.
You're gonna have like a formal show.
Yeah, Ron. Little strip back, yo. Yeah.
That's that, man. That sounds good.
So we'll let you know. We'll let you know.
I want to hear more.
But listen, Bada,
Can't give those details yet, man. I have Ron here. Gonna.
off camera we can. Off
Yeah, off camera. Off camera.
We're having a chat off camera still.
If you're seeing this, tickets are available. Link will be in the bio. Make sure you come in, man. It's gonna be a lovely night.
Run down.
Yeah.
Listen,
Yeah.
listen, and bless the family ties. Thank you guys for coming through.
Thank you.
We are back for bar. Musical
Like-
conversational podcast. You know what it
Like,
is.
comment, subscribe, follow us. Yeah, run the thing. Bless.